Hello, my name is Allison Pierce. I am currently a student at Herzing University, Atlanta, where I am majoring in a Bachelor of Science in Business Management with a concentration in Business Administration. I have partnered with Deirdre Smith to discuss the impact of employee rewards and recognition programs in the workplace, with an analysis on self-managed teams. Self-managed teams are underneath the assumption that they are designed to fail, which is a reason why many organizations do not incorporate this particular team environment in their workplaces. However, there has been successful proven track records of self-managed teams performing at high levels to boost the output and productivity of the organization, as well as incorporate employee empowerment. There are different levels of impact that a self-managed team has on an organization. For example, a self-managed team has the level of teamwork infused, which has a direct path to job satisfaction, resource attainment, and team performance. For example, team performance is necessary as the impact of how well a team does determines how well the organization does, or how bad a team performs determines how poorly the organization will perform. There are benefits to having self-managed teams in an organization. For example, reduced costs. With self-managed teams, a firm is able to allocate their resources and additional money needed that is necessary for the well-being of the firm itself. With self-managed teams, there is not a need for a large workforce, meaning that the hiring process that an organization will contribute will lower. Also, there's an increase in productivity. With self-managed teams, each team is designated to complete a portion of a task or project by upper management for the creation towards a new product or service. With so many teams working diligently on different components, it allows the organization to push out its product and services to the consumers faster. It also allows the firm to focus more on the concerns that the consumer may have in terms of the product, the reputation, and the overall image of the firm. Increased motivation and dedication and commitment by the employee to the firm is an additional benefit. When an employee has contributed their talent and their skill set to helping the organization in any method possible through teamwork, gives a boost in self-esteem and empowerment. A benefit of self-managed teams can include less supervision. With less supervision, it allows the employees to have more responsibility to take charge of things that are in their control, and if necessary, they can reach out to a supervisor or manager for assistance. Most of the time, the assistance of a supervisor or manager is not needed. With benefits, there are limitations. One limitation is the shortage of timing and planning. Many self-managed teams have a habit of setting unrealistic goals for time and deadlines. A self-managed team may decide that it wants to set a projected date of a month later for a project to be completed, whereas it might take less than a month to be done. Or they might under themselves by saying that a project may take 2 weeks, where it'll turn out to taking months at a time. That is a limitation because it hinders the productivity of the organization. Another limitation would involve the abuse of authority. This is meaning that the team leader may have a bad work ethic and as a result make a bad decision, which will not only impact the team itself, but the organization. Finally, not everyone is a team player, meaning that everyone is not motivated the same way. Not everyone is waiting to do the same thing for the same job, for the same pay, for the same motivation. Not everyone can work with everyone. So that is one downfall to the self-managed teams. Now, when it comes to the reward system of self-managed teams, there is an issue. It involves pay increases. Pay increases are usually sent and based on tenure and not always on individual contributions. Then, individual contributions, their performance is more rewarded than team performance. Additionally, the reward system is not used to motivate employees to do teamwork or to contribute to themselves on their behalf. And of course, with any type of job, opportunity, or task or project, there has to be a way to evaluate. With self-managed teams, the evaluation would concern how much competition was active in the decision-making and planning and productivity levels of the team. Also, clear goals and undecided other situations are also factors in the evaluation. Analyzing all the information on self-managed teams, the reward and recognition programs that most organizations have for their employees, it is a determination that self-managed teams are more beneficial than a hindrance to the organization. And the reward system may need to be tweaked. That way, it'll involve more employee empowerment and lead to more dedication and commitment by the employee to their employer, which would lead into the overall success of the organization. Thank you.